It is the custom of the Sierra household. Whenever we cook, we must undress ourselves.
I'm not going to undress.
He's going to undress. Let's get started. Today we're gonna be making the soup. It's gonna be crazy. It's the best soup you've ever seen. It's the best soup you've ever seen. All right. Oh, what are you doing? No. You don't need your shirt. No. I notice a lot of cooking videos. They have it to where they show the ingredients that are already bought, but they don't actually show the person buying the ingredients. Just something that I'd never really liked, because I had always hoped that the ingredients are shown being bought and where to find the ingredients. That way you can actually find them and buy them for yourself. So I suggest just going to any store and just getting the ingredients, and I will show you where to get the ingredients. That goes for Walmart or any store with a lot of food, you know, that typically works. Oh, dry soup aisle. We want to go to the dry soup aisle. You want to get this one. This one works good. I like the one that says extra noodle, so they don't have that one today, but it's okay. I would get one packet. Each packet contains 2 packs, and it comes with broth already inside of it, but I like to add even more broth to make it better.
We normally use some lemon.
Yes, lime, not lemon.
Well, lime. That sounds lime.
Lime? That sounds lime? What do you mean? Here they have soup broth, or like cubed soup broth. So all of these, Goya works really well. I will be using Goya at home, but this is chicken. I use a beef broth because you already get the chicken broth with the Lipton. Adding beef makes it even more flavorful. But you can add a chicken. It's not as good in my opinion, but it's the same. It's acceptable. This is as good as it's gonna get. They do have some beef broths here. So in the Latino section, you want to find the soup broths. That's where you get the good ones. They have the noodle things that my dad wanted.
Lemon, right?
Lime.
Lime.
Yeah, you want to go find some lime. Fresh lime. All soup is always better with lime.
Oh, we are going to get some
Cilantro. Delicious. Got a lot.
Green, lemon,
Lime.
lime. It has to be soft surface. This is perfect.
Get you guys some green lemons, please. It will be super good. A little secret, yes. Please. Let me get on this side.
Someone put. Let me show you a little secret. So you see, the surface not soft, has to be shiny.
Surface has to be
A
shiny.
little more juice. Good.
Just trying to find a bad one.
Not good.
Not good.
Good.
Eggs. I'm not even gonna show us getting eggs. It's so simple. You guys know you can find eggs anywhere. Walmart, Ingles. All you need is 1 or 2, depending on how many you like, for the egg white, because the egg yellow is not good in the soup. It makes it all murky. Egg white is where it's at. We have the noodle packet. As you saw, we could get the noodle soup. I like the extra noodle a little bit better because it has more noodle. Even though I'm not a big noodle guy, this is not gonna be a lot, believe me. Then we have the pot. Obviously you need some sort of pan to hold water. An egg for the egg white. A single egg is good, but if you really like egg, I recommend 2 eggs. And then lemon. Green lemon, or lime, as Americans say. You can probably just cut one in half. I like to use like a whole lime in my soup. You have me saying lemon. All right, so once you have all of these ingredients, you want to take your pan, go to your sink, and fill it up with water. You don't want to fill it up too much though, just enough. So this, if you can sort of see, it's a little bit hard. It's about 1 inch off from the very top. That's a good height. A little bit more than that would not be good because then when the water boils, it gets everywhere. It makes a mess. You know what I mean? And you want to put your water right here on your stove. Go ahead and light this baby up. Put it on medium. I am a very big believer in medium. I know everybody has different stoves, everybody has different settings, which is another thing I don't like about cooking videos is that everyone has a different stove. Whatever medium setting you have, just put it on medium, okay? Let your water boil. If you have a cover for your little thingamabobber, put it on there. Just let it sit. Okay, that is step one. Don't touch your noodles. Don't touch your extra broth seasoning. You just want to leave it until it starts boiling and then add everything. The reason why you want to do that is because the noodles will get too soggy and too big if you put them in now. So you want to put them as soon as it starts boiling. It makes them so much better.
Key point is you put 1 or 2 drops of oil in the water so the noodle doesn't stick together. Just enough for them to.
You literally put one drop, like nothing.
It's a key element of it.
And what type of oil is that?
Olive oil.
Olive oil? Olive oil if you have any. This is not typically how I make my soup, but hey, put in some salt I guess if you want to be more like my father.
There you go.
Makes the broth a little bit better. This is not needed though. I want to stress that. All right. We already showed all the ingredients that you need to buy for my soup. You don't have to do that. That's not how I normally do it. What are you doing?
We're gonna wait. It's gonna take a little time.
Only takes a. Hey, no. You want to keep it on medium. My dad just tried to change it to high. That is not something that you do. You want the slow boil. All right.
Yeah,
trust me.
When the food is inside.
No. I'm making the soup. This is my soup video, not his. All right, you listen to me, okay? I know how to make this good. Just want to let it,
Think about it.
really purifies the water more. The slow boil is it's a lot better than just the fast boil.
If you don't get the extra noodles, you can add a little bit more of noodles here. Jonathan doesn't like it. I like it. So we add a little bit more of noodles.
No.
And that's the exact portion of it.
I'm not a big fan.
Let me get out of the way. Get out of the way.
No. You see, because what makes my soup so special is the fact that it's more broth than noodles. You know, a soup isn't good if you eat noodles in every bite, in my opinion. What makes soup really good is the broth. And and it's like lots of flavors. Not too many noodles, not too much egg. It's really nice that way.
I've been trying for almost 18 years.
You're contesting with the
master,
right ways
the
to do
master.
the soup. This is how to make Jonah's favorite soup.
This one before.
So my dad says that hey, before we put it in, we gotta show the water. So you see it's starting to boil. So that's a good sign that you want to put in the flavor cube. You just want to drop that in there. Just like that. So just like how my dad was dropping when he was a kid. You just wanna...
We're gonna help it dissolve it.
Went right over his head. So you can do that to help the cube dissolve faster. I like to let nature do it and just, let it sit there for a while. But my dad is very impatient, as you can see right here.
If you don't do this, you have the risk to have pieces of the cube not dissolved.
That's not true, not if you let it,
So
cook for a while, like the master does it.
the old man knows better.
I don't know, sometimes the young man can be more
No.
experienced in certain subjects,
That's what he thinks. But when you taste the difference, you will see the difference on it.
Why don't both? You guys just make the soup twice, okay? How my dad does it and how I do it, and then you guys vote in the comments which one is better.
I can put money on that.
You can put money on that?
Yeah.
That your soup is better?
I'm interested in seeing how you crack the egg
Okay.
because you're not good at that. I know that for a fact.
I'll prove you wrong.
It's gonna be egg everywhere.
I will prove you wrong. You know, when I worked at KBC and I started doing the desserts there, Lennon had me crack like 100 eggs every morning on the counter. It's crazy.
Okay.
Just have me crack it, separate the egg and the white.
Are you gonna do that before?
Typically, I like to do it around the same time as I put in the noodles. Let's see what. Typically. But since my dad is very impatient and has decided to speed up the process of how I normally make my soup, which is not a good thing. If you rush the soup, the flavors aren't going to be there. You know, you really want to make it take its time and make it, you know, let the flavor flourish, you know?
So this soup has a history and it's boiling already?
Alright, let's do this then. You want to turn down the temperature just a little
That's
bit.
very important.
Because then it's going to literally explode everywhere. So grab your egg, right? Any corner counter, right here, you see? Always have something to put your egg in. We use this, the egg shell afterwards, or just throw it away. Whatever you want to do, egg on the counter, crack it, and then just over the soup, just like that. Perfect. No shell gets in there, and then you just want to split the yellow and the white over and over. The white will go in while the yellow stays. This is going to be the hardest part for anybody who has never made the soup, as I used to suck at this, but this is literally just experience at this point. No shell will get in there. All that you want is the egg white. Just gotta let it drip sometimes. There we go.
What do you do with the yellow?
The yellow, you just throw it away.
No.
Yes, unless
It's
you like to eat it.
It's a perfect ingredient for cooking.
It is not. You wanna, I don't like the yellow. The yellow is not good.
Milkshakes, everything.
That is disgusting. Oh my gosh. Milkshakes with egg yellow?
So don't throw it away. I will put it on my vanilla chai.
My dad is going to put this yellow of an egg in his vanilla chai, but I don't recommend.
It's full of protein.
I recommend just throwing it away. You know, I'm not a big fan of the yellow. But once you get all the white in there, you can look in on the soup. Come. You see all the egg white is in there now.
Get
You
the
can
spoon, please.
literally see it. My fingers are gross. You just hold the camera. Just a minute. A tip here, which my dad probably thought about, cutting the egg white. Getting rid of it, spinning it a little bit. Because right now it's kind of conjoined. You want to cut it into smaller pieces. This makes it a lot better. And if you do accidentally get any eggshell or any egg yellow inside of your soup, it's not hard to just grab a spoon, turn the temperature off, and just pick it up. Because you don't want any of that. So now that all this egg is in here, I'm going to go ahead and also add the noodles. Just want to put that in there. And there's also broth at the very bottom. So that's chicken broth. So now we have chicken and we have beef broth in the soup, as well as egg white. Now, I also like to add lime. This is pretty much the part where you put in all your ingredients once the water starts boiling. I like to do a lot of lime. I am a very big lime fan. Lime is super good in your soup. It's good for you, it's delicious. And putting in a whole half lime at this stage, you are not going to make that big of a difference because the lime is going to be cooked with the noodles, with the egg. It's going to absorb that. And then once the soup is ready and once it's done, you want to add even more lime because then it makes it even better. So I'm adding pretty much half a lime right now, and then we'll add the other half once it's ready, once we have it in our bowl. If you are having trouble squeezing this, just grab a fork. Fork the freaking lime. Now,
I'm here to tell you.
let it cover. Let it cook.
You're missing a few leaves of cilantro.
You didn't put the cilantro out here. Then go get the cilantro then, alright? What are you doing? Keep in mind right now your temperature is, right now I have it at halfway between medium and low. It's boiling, but it's not boiling too much. It's not making a mess. And then we're gonna add the cover, that way it cooks even more on low heat. Because medium was to get the water and to get the cube. Now all we wanna do is just let it sit there, you know, let it taste really good. So my dad got some cilantro right here. Wash your cilantro, people. Always wash it. He's got a couple pieces there.
Yeah, so you put full pieces on it so you can take it out. So you don't have to. It's just for the flavor, you know.
Personally, I don't really time it.
You can count.
What I like to do, I don't even time it. Every few minutes, I will grab the spoon and taste the noodle. Depending on how hard or soft the noodle, it depends on how much I like it. But you don't want your noodles to be
Don't do
too
that.
soft, so if you do it,
It's almost over. Oh. I'm gonna teach you. Oh.
ah, yeah, four eyes.
So it has a little history because we did this soup probably around 10 years ago in a Boy Scout camp, and it was a total success.
Did we?
Yeah, remember?
I don't remember that.
You made soup, remember? Everybody has
Did
to
I?
bring something. That's why he doesn't, he's not good at it.
Guess I'm really
Remember?
talented if I made this 10 years ago.
Yeah.
He's gonna add the egg yellow to his freaking drink.
Good.
What do you have to say to all the people that you just disappointed?
With protein, so very good. Good taste.
Always had
So
a...
it's time to turn it off. It's perfect.
Alright then, it's perfect. I just wanted my dad to be wrong.
5 minutes.
I prefer 10 to 15. So, as you can see, temperature is now off.
Soup is ready.
Soup is ready. This is the final product. Here. Thank you. No, I got a new spoon. Okay. As you can see, the soup is done. Check it out a little bit closer. This is how it's supposed to look, guys. The noodles, the egg. But to make it even better, grab the other half of the lime. Lime in soup is top tier. Just squeeze that baby in there. I have no mercy on this. I love lime in your soup. For those of you who have never had this, you guys are missing out. Squeeze that lime real good. Mix it up a little bit. And now check out the real final product. A beautiful soup.
It's gonna hit the spot.
It really does hit the spot. And this soup is good for any occasion. If you're sick, if you're just in the mood for a soup, go ahead, give it a try. Just try the broth. So flavorful. You would have never expected it to have that much flavor. And
That
the
is
broth
because
the
I
best
help.
way.
That's why.
No, it's not. But you have any closing words or messages for the viewers?
I hope you enjoy the show. The soup is really good. It's one of my favorite meals, having a good soup at night especially. And see you guys next time. Duh.